All right. Thank you, Jenna. So I think we had two great sessions today so far, and I hope that everybody's really enjoying this fundraising summit, Defying Gravity. So what I wanted to do is first kind of give Jenna a break since she's been doing such a tremendous job of facilitating the past two sessions with Chris and Lynn, as well as manning the chat at the same time. So if y'all could, please say a big thank you to Jenna so far. She's taking a breather right now. And then while she's taking a break, I want to just jump in and kind of talk about how some of the tips that Lynn and Chris have mentioned today and how that really applies to what the work that CauseVox is doing as a fundraising platform. So 14 years ago, we started this company called CauseVox, and really true to our thesis, what makes us really different is this ability to focus on storytelling. Now, can you really leverage storytelling to deliver this really great donor journey? And how can you think about each single donor that you have as your only donor, for example, and nurturing them through the process of getting involved, showcasing your impact to them, and then helping them become more loyal to your organization. So with CauseVox, we are a fundraising platform. So it's a software you can use online to create different types of donation pages, donation forms, peer-to-peer fundraising sites, fundraising campaigns, capital campaigns, kind of like you name it in terms of your fundraising, you can do it on CauseVox. We also tie this directly into a donor database on our platform so that you don't have to worry about integrations, import exports. And then with this, you have less data loss, which leads to a stronger and more compelling profile for all your donors. So then you can take this data and then leverage it like how Chris showed you just now in creating different types of donor personas so you can target and reach your donors more effectively. So a few things that I really love about CauseVox really include our ability to do matching gifts. So as Liz mentioned, matching gifts is a great feature. So this is one of the things that we released this year, which allows you to dynamically use and launch a matching gift campaign. So traditionally, we work with a lot of organizations, and how they told us how they did matching gifts is that they would create a page on their site, it would be on their appeal or on their email, and they would just say, hey, we have a matching gift, and it'll $10,000 is matched dollar for dollar until it runs out. Well, the problem with that is that donors don't really know how much of the matching gift is left, as well as they don't know how much if you've really achieved a fundraising goal. And then the problem for fundraisers is that you have to do a lot of manual exports from your donation form or from your donor database in order to calculate what's going on with the matching gift campaign. So what we sought out to do is to bring out more transparency into how folks ran their matching gift campaigns. So for example, on CauseVox, you can run a matching gift campaign. It's very dynamic. So what that means is on your donation form, when you flip a toggle, then there'll be a notification on your donation form that this donation page or form has a matching gift component to it. And then from there, as donors make a donation, they'll be able to see the progress bar increase at the same time. So let's say a donor makes $1,000 donation, then instead of seeing $1,000 reflected in the progress bar and donation counter, it actually shows $2,000. So automatically we do this for you. And then you can set as many different types of matching gift pools as you want to. So you can have a matching gift from a major donor, a matching gift from a corporate sponsor, and you can run these concurrently or side by side or one after another so that donors can 2x, 3x, or whatever x their donation impact. And then on a donor listing, the donors can see, okay, who is the matching gift sponsor? It's attached to their donation. So all your counters are automatically reflected. The donor sees that their donation is matched, and a corporate sponsor or the major donor can see that they're being appreciated for their matching gift campaign. All this is done in real time. It requires no Excel spreadsheets, no formula calculations, and you can run this on CauseVox as part of a donation form, donation landing page, as well as a fundraising site on our platform. Another big thing that I really love about kind of the CauseVox platform is our ability to showcase this idea of storytelling. So every donor has a specific journey. But a lot of times how we think about fundraising though, when we see at nonprofits is that they use a one size fits all type of approach where they're running a campaign, they're running an annual appeal or a capital campaign, and they're just directing folks to a generic transactional donation form. It isn't really compelling. It isn't really engaging. So what we sought out to do over here at CauseVox in the past 2 years is to really augment the capabilities of our platform so that any fundraiser without any type of tech knowledge or design knowledge can easily go into CauseVox and design their own fundraising sites and pages that matches their story and their impact that they're trying to tell. So every campaign that you run on our platform is unique. So you can use a module-based system. You can change different colors, change the branding, change the font, and then you can make it really your own. So it's featured based on your brand and your story that you're trying to tell. We do have a module-based system based on our platform too. So if you want to put in more information or additional pages as part of your fundraising site, so it can become more comprehensive, then you can do that. So it isn't just about donation form. It's really about building out a whole cohesive experience for your donors. Whether it's an event ticketing form or whether it's a peer-to-peer fundraising page or whether it's just a donation landing page, that you can do this on our platform. We have a lot of different modules you can use too, including like hero modules, banners, single column, two columns. You can really think about what is a narrative I'm trying to tell, what is a donor journey I'm trying to convey, and what are some of the insights that I can draw from my donor personas, and how can I really deliver an experience that really compels them to participate as well as take action by making a donation. So uh, on our fundraising platform, we have a lot of great tools, a lot of great capabilities. If you're interested in learning more, you can go to causevox.com. Feel free to browse around over here. And then if you want to have a one-on-one conversation with somebody here on our team, you can click on the purple upper right-hand button called Schedule a Demo. And then if you want to talk to somebody, you can. You can just fill this out, the top form over here. Or if you just want to watch a recording, you can go here on the on-demand demo over here. And then that will allow you to just watch a short 10-minute, 14-minute demo. I forget what it is. And Jenna actually recorded that. So you can watch Jenna at 2x speed if you want to. All right. Well, if you do have any questions, feel free to chat us in or just go to our demo page. I'll be happy to field those. All right. Now, let's get off my CauseVox soapbox and let's go back to the fundraising summit with participation prizes. Jenna, I want to pass this back to you.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for participating with us. It's been really engaging because of your interactions. I will reshare my screen here. I'm gonna review again, go through what Rob just talked about. Oh, CauseVox. Participation prize winners. Yay. All right. Well, it was a lot of participation, but our first winner will be Heather Imbriali. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Congratulations, Heather. You've won $20 to your organization or nonprofit of choice. And I will reach out to you in the coming days to get that information from you. Our next winner, drumroll please. John Weiss. Is John Weiss still here? Let us know. Congratulations. You've also just won $20 to your organization or nonprofit of choice. Thank you so much for participating with us and sending in your thoughts and insights and questions. And we actually have a bit of time to just take a break, grab a drink, grab something to nosh on before our next session at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has some more questions. I think I saw one question about CauseVox pricing. But we can definitely do like a one-on-one demo and discuss. We have a lot of flexible pricing options and plans. So if you're interested after this summit, I'd be happy to chat with you all, just to see what would work well for your organization. We have some questions in the Q&A. I guess we can go over. Oh, okay. So Heather, going to your point about documents being shared. So just as a reminder, I will be sending everybody all of the slides, session recordings, notes, and any of the additional documents that the speakers are offering all of their free resources. I'll be sending everything along sometime early next week as soon as I, gather all the resources. So we'll be doing that. Yeah, I think that was pretty much everything for the new questions. I just want to also give it up for Rob in the chat. Just give him a big lots of love just for his vision for starting CauseVox and creating all these exceptional tools for nonprofits. Because this is really incredible stuff that CauseVox does for all of small to medium to large nonprofits. We just really want to make fundraising easy and successful. So yeah, he's pretty genius at this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about all of the new tools that we're kind of launching on CauseVox. It's a lot of upgrades since I've been here about 4 years now, and I've heard a lot of great feedback from our existing users on the new editor tools and some of the new opportunities for donors on the donation form and all that. So it's exciting over here. Have to leave early. Okay, bye, Carol. If anybody needs to leave, that's okay. You can come and go as you please. We're here a few more hours. Let's see, 1:45, 2, 3, 4. Only 3 more hours to go. Any fun plans for after our summit? What is everybody up to? Getting ready for our next session. Beach. Writing grants. Yes, of course. Another fundraising meeting right after. Heather, wow, you are diehard here, right? You're dedicated. A board meeting, fun. Maybe you could take some of the board meeting, Denise, you could take some of our board meeting marketing techniques into that meeting, maybe. Dealing with Debbie Storm on the East Coast. Yes, Samantha, I am also in New York. So please be safe out there, and yeah, just hoping and everybody will be safe and secure there. Heather, I am new to this, so I have to be dedicated. I'm learning all I can. Yes, soak it up, soak it up. That's what we're here for. Looking more into the resources, enjoying my weekend. I'm working with an organization to do fundraising for them. That's cool, Arnold. What kind of fundraising do you do with your organization? Yeah, I'm curious, like everybody's kind of, fundraising background. Feel free to share with us and, share opportunities for us all to connect with one another. Mimi Forrest says, writing leadership team about this event, so nice. Then writing a consulting proposal related to our mission for a local community. They're ready to hire us. That's exciting. Wow. What is your consulting work? Another thing that could be, beneficial for CauseVox side is if you'd like, you can share some topics that you'd like us to cover for our next summit. We actually have thoughts and ideas about running one for Giving Tuesday and year end, sometime in maybe October or November. So keep an eye out for that. But would there be any other topics of choice that you would like CauseVox and our panelists and speakers to speak about instead, or, topics of interest, any questions you've been holding for a while? Arnold says he's doing fundraising for Black women in blockchain and doing a Give 28 event on August 28th. Oh, like a giving day? That's pretty cool. Does CauseVox do anything with grants and grant writing? So we don't do any necessarily like grant writing. We do have bespoke options that will like allow your organization to, we can offer other marketing or marketing type solutions under our bespoke services if that's valuable to y'all. We can also, refer consultants in that field as well. Thank you so much for all of your help and feedback and just affirmations. This has been really wonderful being able to connect with you, even though it's, on virtual text. It's been fun. Just thinking about also, I think a couple of people mentioned the idea of having a give day, like a giving day, including Lynn Weinman had mentioned that. And I think Arnold was saying that as well, having a give day on August 28th. CauseVox does facilitate that through our campaign tools that Rob was discussing, how you can create a customized site and then be able to basically totally tailor the site to your giving day and then allow people to process multiple donations in one transaction. So maybe, your organization is supporting multiple local nonprofits or charities, or maybe just multiple individuals or teams. Our CauseVox donation forms and carts allow the donor to add a bunch of items to their cart and then check out in one transaction. And we find that that's really helpful along with our leaderboards, that those two features are really helpful for giving days to sort of increase urgency. We have different power hours available. So those types of tools can be really helpful if you're doing a giving day coming up. Oh, Samantha, you worked with CauseVox for Giving Tuesday. That's awesome. What organization? I might have missed the organization that you're with. But you might have to remind me. Adam says that he's looking for more info to locate, compile donor demographic data so that it can be utilized for building sponsorship opportunities with marketing teams. Donor demographic data. Well, one thing that's good to know, I think something interesting on CauseVox coming up is that we're also sort of building a more robust CRM tool to allow for just an easier way to track all of your donor management, all your donor data, and compile the donor demographic data. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and actually reshare that one piece that's coming up on CauseVox. So we're in the next 6 to 12 months, we're actually launching this updated CRM. And our hope is that, it'll just make CauseVox a really easy way to do an all-in-one fundraising. So the contact profiles will be all beefed up. You'll be able to add highlights to a particular donor profile, add upload files, have related contacts. So if somebody is in a household, you can connect individual contact profiles and have them under like an umbrella household. So it's easier to track, where everybody is. There's no duplicate profiles. It's just everything is much more succinct, and you can see an overall history of a household. That's one piece, is just building up the contact profile itself. Another item would be like the task management piece. So if you have a team of people working on specific donor management tasks like outreach or, basically any type of scheduling or anything like that, you can create customized tasks and then assign it to any multiple owners in the account. You can assign a task owner to any member in the account and then track the progress of the completion of that task. Stewardship tracking, we really want to help organizations be able to visually see in a really easy way how to grow their donors, mature them, and move them along the donor pipeline and make them into major donors. I know that that's something that Rob has really been working on with, just cultivating more and more major gifts. And I think the stewardship tracking element that we're building is going to be really critical and vital to that. It just makes it easy to see because you can add your own custom stages to the pipeline. We used identification, cultivation, qualification, cultivation. You can call them whatever you'd like. And then you just add a contact profile to a specific stage, assign a user, assign a member, and then you'll be able to, track the movement of that particular donor along the pipeline and have a visualization of their progress from on their donor journey. And then finally, we will be adding email and SMS for all of your automated emails and text to reach out to donors and fundraisers, both sets, as you work through campaigns to just really help the management of every campaign. And so everything will be all under one roof. You don't have to use multiple tools to facilitate all of your fundraising. It just sort of streamlined things a lot. Yes, thank you, Denise. The summit agenda is at summit.causevox.com. I can just share this again as we prepare and go back to, see, summit agenda here. All right, we're almost at the end of our break. How is everyone doing? Is everyone still okay? Does anyone need anything? Ain, it's 12:42 a.m. in Australia. Oh, wow, you are also a dedicated one. Australia, that's incredible. Arnold, yes, a topic on fundraising strategy would be amazing. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm hearing is maybe some future topics on fundraising strategy, and then that donor management piece. Awesome. Maybe a coffee. Serena, you have time for a coffee. I hope you get that soon in the next few minutes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm also, Denise, I would attend both of those topics. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, if you have any thoughts or ideas that pop up, feel free to put them in the chat, and maybe I'll just send a survey out at the end and you can provide additional feedback, maybe some, any additional topics that you want to hear about for our future summits. But I have those two in mind. Great. Well, cool. We have just a few minutes. Oh, Marie, maybe I missed your question. But yeah, feel free to ask again. Is CauseVox available in Canada? Yes. Yes, we have several Canadian organizations using CauseVox, and you're able to customize the donation receipt because I know the CRA has specific regulations with that. So yeah, you're totally able to customize everything. So that should be no problem. Yeah, we are international. Usually most of our organizations come from the US, Canada, and sometimes Europe, European countries. But it's available anywhere outside of those areas too, as long as you can connect to PayPal or Stripe, because that's how the donation transfer into your bank account occurs. Cool. So seeing that we're almost ready for our upcoming session, and then I can probably give Gung a little extra time. So it's so funny because last summit I just booked everything right after another without any gap in time, and this time it's like I swung the pendulum to the other end. So now we have lots of time in between. Yes, I will pull the summit link so that you have the agenda at any time throughout the remainder of our sessions. I just put in the chat the rest of the summit schedule. You can find that if you scroll down to the section of the schedule on the site, the registration site. Let's see, pull my thing over here. Awesome. So just a quick recap. This is the Fundraising Summit Defying Gravity, where we are discussing tips and tricks to just eliminate all of the roadblocks and kind of just give you an easier road to your fundraising journey. Make it more streamlined, faster, more efficient. Maybe basically just help you make your management and fundraising just a lot more enjoyable, because it should be fun along the way. So we've heard from two incredible speakers so far, Lynn Weinman, who spoke about some new ideas about fundraising, how to really engage donors and to see their journey the way they see it, checking in with them, reaching out in more personalized ways. And then we spoke with Chris about LinkedIn events, and he shared just a ton of information about, using LinkedIn strategically and like all the strategic ways you can connect LinkedIn events and even live streamed events with your Zoom platform, and then how to use ChatGPT and AI tools to automate and create content and outreach ideas, donor personas and all that to really streamline the process.